Welcome to this virtual blog. This is your boy CYB representing, brought to you by Gospel Beats. And we're going to continue talking about stepping out on faith. So I'm going to talk about one of my struggles that, a lot of people may think is a positive, but at the same time, it can be a negative. So one of my flaws, and that, I guess it has pros and cons. Have you ever heard the phrase that you ever heard the phrase I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. That's kind of like the situation that I was dealt. I have an interest in a lot of stuff. I dabble in a lot of stuff, and but I don't have like I'm not a master in anything. I don't it's not one thing that I'm like an expert in, if you will. So, for instance, let me see. So, as you might can see, if you take a look at my YouTube channel, and I haven't did many videos, so it's you probably don't may not notice it yet, but I can kind of be all over the place. One of my issues I have is focusing on one thing. I have an interest in music. I have an interest in technology and web development. So I develop websites. I can make beats. I rap. I can write raps. I can rap. I can record. I can mix. I can master music. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the best or I'm an expert in those areas, but I know enough where I'm kind of like average. I'm okay. You know, but it's like I have an interest in a lot of stuff. I want to learn how to play an instrument. The list goes on and on. Like I want to do a podcast. I'm working on a podcast. While I'm doing these YouTube videos, I do music. I got a music album coming out. Uh, I got a few notes of the stuff to kind of keep me on track. So bear with me if I'm looking down, but I have an interest in a lot of stuff. And sometimes I don't get things done because I'm too busy jumping all over the place. And if I can just stay focused and do one project at a time, complete it, and then move on to the next one. And that's what most people say. That's the best way to do things. So I have a hard time focusing. So as my channel or YouTube channel grow, I may have content about how to create a mix. I may have a content like this one. I may have a content about talking about Jesus in the Bible and Bible teaching. I may have you know a video about plug-in reviews, audio plug-in reviews, because I have an interest in a lot of stuff. So that's one of the good thing is I know a lot about it. I guess maybe a lot, but about a lot of stuff. But I'm not an expert in a lot of things because I don't focus long enough to become an expert. So I know a little bit about marketing and I know a lot about tech stuff because I do a lot of reading or videos, tutorials, and because I like to learn. That's one of the things I enjoy learning. So I'm always like, oh, how you do this? So that's why I'm really a fan of YouTube. So YouTube has been good to me. I have saved so much money, when things break around the house versus paying somebody when you can look at a YouTube video and figure out how to do it yourself and fix it. So this is me giving back to YouTube to some a place that's been good for me. So I want to do coding tutorials. I know it's a million people out there doing it, but I enjoy programming. So I would love to teach people how to program. So that can be a problem focusing. So sometimes a lot of times that's a struggle for me. So if you are going through an issue with trying to focus and you have an interest in a lot of things, let me know. Hit me up in the comments or something because maybe we can talk this, we can figure out a solution or whatever. But so that's something I just want to touch on in this video is about, do I have a solution? How to focus? I don't know. If you do know, let me know. Now I know some tricks and techniques out there that I read about or I seen online or YouTube videos on how to focus, and they do work. A lot of things, or one tip that helped me focus is writing stuff down. If I write down what I want to accomplish that day and I write it down, and as I accomplish it, I check it off, that help me focus for that day. But like long-term projects, the only thing I can do long-term is like music, because I really have a passion for music. So I can create a song or an album and be consistent with that. But like writing a book, I got an incomplete book right now. I got an incomplete podcast. Sometimes I can be all over the place. So bear with me, if you're a fan of this channel or whatever. But I just want to talk about focusing. But, thanks for tuning in. And I love you guys. And I just want to say that glory be to God. And if you're not a Christian, let me know. Reach out to me and we can talk, because the whole purpose of this whole movement, these whole YouTube videos, inspired by the God above, inspired by the living God, and that's the foundation. So I just want to make that known. I know I was talking about focusing, but I just wanted to make that known, because that's the whole reason why I'm doing it. So anyway, to encourage and help others. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy CYB. Gospel Beats. Today we read